fill that need for the moment. Embrace the goddess. Embrace the goddess. Embrace the goddess.
Okay, this is my video about Enya. And of course, many years ago, I don't even think I knew who she was till about 20-something years ago. And of course, then, I wasn't enlightened, so, I couldn't look at this person and be like, oh, okay, that's a human. Okay, that's an alien. That's a human. That's an alien. That's a human. That's an alien. And now I'm damn good at it. And actually, I started to become really good at that just over the past several months, actually. My Romanian friend that lives in Brasov, Romania, she only lives a few miles from Dracula's castle, the Bran castle. But and she's like 20 years younger than me. And she already was enlightened to that. Because she, it's really weird, but she knew, David Bowie was, had a lot of reptilian in him. And at that time, I'm thinking, you look at everybody as, as an alien pretty much. And now I understand where she's coming from. Because when you become enlightened, you realize that there's a lot out there. Like, you can just totally tell, okay, that's human, alien, human, alien. You can totally tell. I can spot the reptilian hybrids, Nordics, other grays. And of course, like I say, a lot of them, I'm not sure what they are, what kind of species. But yeah, I can spot them like crazy. And now it's like I'm getting better at spotting, famous people. What's his name? Carlin. George, is that his name? George Carlin? And he was kind of before my time, but I don't know how I ended up coming across him on YouTube. But yeah, he's got a reptilian brain, that's for sure. His features don't look like it so much, but yeah. Yeah, he's kind of reptilian himself. I think that's his name, George Carlin. But like I say, I do remember seeing him on HBO a few times when I was really, really, really young. But yeah, he was kind of before my time. But, of course, 20 years ago, I didn't realize Enya was a reptilian goddess. And I'm not the only one that has spotted this. It's kind of funny because if you read the comments, people will say, oh, she's a goddess, oh, she's an angel. Which, of course, there's a lot of reptilian angels as well. And apparently, I've never actually seen a reptilian goddess of the fourth dimension. Unless Venus looked more human-like. And she is, in the fourth dimension, she's an alien. But she looked more human. But I guess maybe she's a goddess. I don't know. But I can't, really say if I've actually seen a reptilian goddess in the fourth dimension. But I'm sure they exist. I've seen a lot of the demonic type of entities, like dinosaur-looking purple beings. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so if you read the comments of a lot of these videos, there's some enlightened people out there, because like I say, they are already picking up on the fact that Enya is a goddess, and that she's an angel, and that somebody said an elf, an orc, which is kind of interesting, because if you look up orc, that is describing a reptilian type of being. But this person, was saying how, normally when you see an orc, they're real nasty looking and low class, so to speak. And, and they said that. They said, she's like an elf, an orc, but the high class type. So that's kind of interesting. Because she don't, but, so it's kind of interesting that somebody picked up on the fact that they were calling her an orc. Because, that's very similar to a reptilian. But I'm more in tune to the perception of reptilians, not like orcs and elves and stuff. I've never really seen an elf or an orc, but like I say, that dinosaur being, yeah, you can sort of call him an orc, I guess, but definitely some kind of demon, that's for sure. But yeah, so Enya is definitely a reptilian goddess, and her eyes shapeshift like crazy. And it's just all about the energy. You can read the energy, you can read the eyeballs. And two, I mean, you look to this video I'm about to pull up, you look to the left, and the interviewer, it's like he just screams human, 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 human. And then you look to the right, and you're sitting on the right, and I mean, it's just clear as bells who's the alien and who's the human. Totally clear as bells, man. And it's kind of funny how she lives in a castle. But yeah, it's kind of a small castle, she said, but compared to Dracula's castle, I think his was pretty large, but it's kind of funny. Dracula's castle, because everybody says he was a reptilian as well. And Enya's castle. But my Romanian friend, she said that Vlad the Impaler, really wasn't mean. He only did mean things to people who deserved it. Well, there's a difference between doing mean things to innocent people and doing mean things to people who deserve it, if you know what I'm saying. So I doubt he was really all that bad. And besides, back then, everybody was barbaric. When I took my history class, history and systems, we learned like 1300s, 1400s, 1500s, 1600s, 1700s. Like all the psychologists and stuff from those periods. And there's a period called the medieval period. But anyway, I should have kept that book, but I always took them back and sold them. But yeah, everybody was barbaric back in that day. What's that called? The medieval? There's something else. Roman period or something like that? I don't know. But also, I thought it was interesting that she had cats. And I heard she has 12 cats. Enya does. Yeah, no telling how many cats she has now. She may have a little less, but I know she likes cats, so that's very interesting. Because I feel very safe around my cats, too. And I can't think of any other woman that's prettier than Enya on planet Earth. I can't. So that's kind of interesting, too. But the Egyptian stuff, I think that goes hand in hand with this reptilian stuff and cats. And my ancient Egyptian spirit guide, when she came to me, I kind of think she was some kind of goddess. I mean, I don't know what they really called them back then, but she freaking seemed like a goddess to me. Of course, she's in the other dimension. But And I did notice it looked like a lot of necklaces that Enya had on a few times. They definitely had Egyptian stuff in them. But, yeah, so, I mean, I don't know much about all that shit, and I don't really care to know about Egyptology and stuff. I just see how all this stuff goes hand in hand. But, so here's Enya shapeshifting like crazy. And two, when you show, like, attitude, or you get angry, or you show, you know, excitedness or happiness, that will make your eyes shapeshift even more when you show emotions and stuff. Okay, so I gotta find the video. And I don't want to play her music on here because it'll probably get recognized. And I don't know if she wants her music on videos. But yeah, here she is right here. She's showing attitude because, yeah, it's kind of funny, Enya showing an attitude. Well, she's trying to hide it, but, you know, we reptilian beings are very solitary. And you can tell Enya is too. And so it's kind of funny, she shows attitude here. Okay, I don't want to play that music. Back it up.
It entailed really that I could stand back as such and...
music, is that a sense of relief? Where have you been? I guess that's the question everyone wants to shout at you. Go, where have you been?
After finishing the album...
Yeah, she's doing it right here real bad. Especially the left eye. And see, my left eye always turns black. It's really weird. Like I can look in the mirror and my left eye completely turns black all the time. But she has more greenish eyes. I have brown eyes.
And Winter came. A winter album, Christmas...
Right, now we've established...
God dang it, I don't want to play the music.
After finishing the album and Winter came, a winter album, Christmas album, I decided to take a break.
But you can clearly tell this dude is human.
And I felt the music needed a break as well.
See her eyes doing it again. She's definitely reptilian goddess. Okay, this is funny when he talks about, oh, you're not going to get on Facebook or whatever every day. And she cops an attitude.
Years of a break, which I traveled to Australia, actually. It was one of the destinations.
Do you enjoy the fact that you can step away from the line?
Well, to me and success, it's two different things. Stand back as
Media and
no.
Oh, see right there. He asks her, you gonna get on Facebook every day or Twitter? And she's like, no. But you can tell she's copping an attitude. Which I can't really imagine Enya copping an attitude. She tries to hide it. Right there, that's, oh my god, that's very, very shape-shifting. Okay, let's see. don't know why. Okay, here, let me tilt it up a little bit. Oh, maybe I need to tilt it down. No, maybe I need... Yeah. Enya is definitely a reptilian goddess. See, YouTube, it won't let you blow this up anymore, dang it. You know, for whatever reason. But see, look.
Not. Really sold by itself. I didn't have to be a famous person to sell the music.
Have you been tempted by social media and the perils of logging on onto that every day and joining in?
Absolutely not.
See, her left eye is shape-shifting big time. What a dweeb, man.
Not going to see you on Twitter every day, are they?
See, now, here's where she cops an attitude. But she's really thinking, no, you dipshit. But she's not going to say that. Because she's a goddess, man.
No.
See?
Not going to happen.
No.
She did it again, a couple. She does it a lot in this video. Eye shapeshifts pretty bad. Let me see if I can get it closer. I'll get it closer. That left eye right there. Well, there we go. Reptilian goddess, Enya. Like I said, I can't think of any woman on planet Earth that is prettier than her. Can you?